So I would like to say hello and just begin by welcoming into this space wherever you have found us, whether you are finding us now on Facebook or whether you are joining the replay later, whether that be on Facebook or on YouTube. It is, as always, wonderful to connect with you and to come together in this space. And I thank you for bringing your energy not only to this transmission, but also to the world at this time, and for your presence here, and for the presence of light and love that it is that you are. And so we are here today with the channeled oracle card reading for the Ascending Collective, and the beings of absolute light have directed me to 3 decks of cards to be working with. The first of these being Anna Sparks' Sacred Light Oracle. So I haven't actually pulled the cards yet, so while I do that, if you want to take a moment to say hi in the chat, let us know where you are, feel free to do that. And we'll see what it is that the beings of absolute light want to bring through for us in terms of information for the Ascending Collective at this time. Okay, so they have directed me to 3 cards from this deck. The first of these being the Light Body card. And actually they have first brought through an activation to support the formation of the light body within our cellular structures, so like the physicalization of the light body. And then they are directing me to look at the words first and saying that many multidimensional, higher dimensional beings are bringing in vast quantities of light to planet Earth at this time in order to support us both in this light body formation process and also in our ascension process, and that this as we all kind of feel within ourselves and know within ourselves, I think is truly a year with great potential for transformation. They do ask us to take more time to be in a place of quiet, to be in a place of just connection to the divine aspect of self, and then the greater divine energy that is the source of all that is. They do want to really underline for us how important it is that our actions are motivated by and are coming from this place of connection and of being in very fine-tuned connection to our guidance and what it is that is being asked of us at this time, and particularly as this is directed to the light shower, the light worker, the way shower, the starseed community. You know, what we are asked to share in the world at the time. We are here to kind of support humanity in this birthing process as such into a higher dimensional frequency. And so it is important that we are all focusing on sharing what it is that we came here to share. In the cases of some, that will be, messages and healings and those kind of sessions. In the cases of others, that will be more like frequency attunements that you share in the world. Might be a combination of both. It might just be being, a loving and trusted person and force for goodness in your community. And again, that might be worked in with the format. There's all different ways that we can be asked to share, but they are saying it is very important to be in touch with your guidance and knowing what it is that your guidance is asking of you to share at this time, and then stepping forward into that. And the other thing that they are directing me to is this blue light. Oops. Can't draw backwards for some reason. No, here on this side of the card here. And the galactic beings are actually going to bring through a throat activation. They say that's what this blue is representing and why they're directing my attention to it. So just asking you to close your eyes. And set the intention to receive. And although there is a slight clearing aspect to this activation, they're saying more than anything it is about upgrading us to be more effortlessly, without needing to think about it so much, and put our attention on what would be the loving thing to say in this situation. We're going to find that words of light and of love, and that create ease and a feeling of safety in being their self, in others, and so forth. They flow forth from us more naturally without us having to kind of think about it and what would be the right thing to say here. It's like it just appears. And that is very much what they are activating our throat chakras in now, they are saying. And the second card that I am directed to is this Universal Merkaba card. And they are using the energy and the frequency of this card to activate us, both in a sense of the Christed consciousness and having more access to that, like being able to connect to thoughts that are of the frequency of the Christed consciousness more easily within us. And then also this great sense of unity with everything, with all that is, the oneness. That is what they have first selected this card for, is to be able to bring through those activations for us, which they say are going to continue running in our bodies for the next 10 days or so. And the word that they direct me here to hear is answer. And it's in a bit of a different sense than we might usually be directed to this word. They're saying rather than asking so many questions about the current situation and what is going to happen and where are things going from here, and being in a sense of almost uncertainty about how the future is going to unfold. Of course, we all know that the future is unknown, but we are the ones creating it, and that's what they want to put the focus on with this word answer. It's like we are the answer. What we put our thought focus on is going to be what is created. So they are very clearly asking us to put our thought focus on creations that are of the new earth frequency, and to make sure that we are constantly coming back to that by checking, our thoughts every half hour, every couple of hours or so, and are the imaginings that I'm having, the visions that I'm having for the future, are they contributing to a more shadow-filled future for humanity, or are they contributing to that uplifted new earth frequency resonant version of earth, where us as humans are supporting each other, really bringing joy into each other's lives through the expression of our natural gifts, and supporting others in both coming into the embodiment of and the expression of their natural gifts more, and a very mutually uplifting sense to this new earth vision that they are just giving me a glimpse of. And they're asking us to be very conscious about which direction are our thoughts going in, and to keep bringing them back to thoughts that are aligned with a future for humanity, where we are supporting, uplifting each other in joyous connection with each other, and so forth. And the third card is the Dharma Wheel card. And actually they would first like to just use this card as an opportunity to do a karmic clearing on our behalf, they are saying. So again, just inviting you to close your eyes and set the intention to receive. And they are saying that this karma clearing particularly pertains to areas where, as a result of karmic patterning in your previous lifetimes and ancestral timelines, you have not stepped into the fullness, the full expression of self in some way, whether that be because you have kept a part of yourself hidden and suppressed, or because you've only dared to go so big and haven't let yourself, really be a big visible presence, creating just real waves of transformation and change in your, whether that be in your local community or on a county level or state level or on a national level or international. Or whether there's been dreams that have been placed in your heart that are very soul aligned, that you haven't given yourself permission to follow, and so forth. These kind of things where you've been putting a blockage, a stop sign, or the brakes on you being in the full expression of who you came here to be. And so as well as receiving this activation being of great support, they are saying, they are also indicating that you may be given like ideas, inspirations, like a vision, a feeling, hey, I want to do some of this, or it's time for me to become more clear within myself about this, and then to present my truth about it to the world. Or that you may notice within you like this nudging to step into more of that honest full expression of who you are. And if you do, they really encourage you to in many cases it might require a great deal of like internal strength and courage, they're saying, and they are very much encouraging you to take that step, as that is like the next embodiment lesson that you are now ready to step into, which is why you will feel that nudge within. And so that is the messages that they would like to share from this deck. And again, next we are going to a deck that you're probably familiar with, that they've worked with before. This time being Easy Ivy's Beyond Lemuria cards. Do just feel free to take a moment to notice how the energies from the various activations are integrating, and or to reflect on where any messages are particularly speaking to you right now. As I just see which cards they direct me to from this deck. You might have noticed, as I have, they actually asked me this week to really bring a focus to activations, both in the shared work that I do on the YouTube channel or on Facebook, and also in private sessions. They really want to bring through more activations for the Ascending Collective at this time, and I do think they're always very generous in their activations, but I do feel like we have been particularly blessed with many today. And as I said, that energy will continue to integrate, so do drink enough water and take good care of your physical vessel. So from this deck, they are directing me to 2 cards. The first being this Crystal Keys card. And again, they have just begun by this time the Lemurian energies bringing through activations and frequencies and light codes to support us in that physicalization, that embodiment of the light body. The next thing that they are drawing my attention to on this card is this crystal placed right where the third eye is. And they would also like to bring through an activation to upgrade our third eyes to be able to receive higher dimensional information, is what they are saying. So again, just setting the intention that all will receive what serves their highest good and highest timeline at this time. And the energies of various crystals, predominantly amethyst, also supporting in that activation. And then the next card is the High Heart Chakra card. Again, we already are having an activation packed transmission this evening or this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is all about activating our higher heart chakra area, they are saying. They are also asking me to bring through some tones to help and support with the integration of this energy. So some of them may be a bit abrupt or loud or high-pitched. And that is what the Lemurians wish to bring through for us at this time. And the last deck that they directed me to was this Keepers of the Light deck by Kyle Gray. Again, one that I think you're familiar with. They are going to be choosing a being, they say, to share their message with us today. And this is really interesting because this is one I'm not actually entirely sure how to pronounce this name. I think it's the first time, or it's definitely the first time I've ever drawn this card. Senunos, maybe. And all about life force. So let's see what it is that Senunos wants to share with us today. I am Senunos. I am that energy which brings forth great passion to follow in the steps of your highest dreams, that which makes your heart give a wild leap of excitement, perhaps with a tiny glimpse of apprehension also to be found there. So often that which excites you the most would motivate you every day to be in the energy of just doing this, also fills you with the fear that is like a brick wall in your way, preventing you from taking that next step into the bliss, the joy, the excitement that you, dear ones, would find in following the pursuit of that dream that is calling to you. Dreams and visions that are being given to all now or within the Ascending Collective are those that are here to further support creation of new earth codes, bringing in of new earth frequencies and energies. Excuse me a moment. Particular visions given to you for a reason, because you are best gifted, best placed in terms of location and connection with your network of other light workers and way showers and so forth to bring that particular dream forth. So don't give up before you have begun, dear ones, and think that this is too big for me. This can't be for me. This can't really be what I am being asked to do. I am just this little human with only my little human capacity. For you will be shown the ones to bring into collaboration with you to help make this dream come forth in ways that are truly New Earth aligned. It may require you to reach out, ask for support or the energy of collaboration with ones that you have not dared to reach out to before, but this is all good. This is a time of light workers, way showers, starseeds coming together, bringing energy together to create the new earth, and you as the forerunners in the ascension process are the ones to be bringing this through first, so that this structure of creation will then filter into way showers and light workers coming through after you, and second, to very importantly provide structures not only to support you and others within Ascending Collective to be in that energy more of the time in groups, and therefore enhance that frequency in the collective at large, but also so that more of this frequency may radiate out to the entirety of humanity, and so that those light workers and way showers now waking up and stepping forth into a bigger embodiment of self than ever known before also have structures in place to support them on their path. All these multiple good results coming from the simple effort it takes you to make that first step in alignment with daring boldly to greatly trust your inner voice and guidance system. It starts with you, dear one, daring to do what the guidance asks. We thank you. We appreciate your presence here on the earth at this time, your boldness in stepping forward for this role. If only you knew that magnificent soul you are. You are so much more ready for this role than you know. I look forward to seeing what will transpire, what you will bring forth, dear light workers, way showers. I am greatly pleased to have connected with you today and look forward to speaking to you again about how to concretely bring forth your dreams. Feel free to also invite me into your personal conversations. I am so excited to support more of this new earth energy coming into world at this time. Thank you. And that is what I said, I am not sure of the pronunciation of this name. Sir Nunos wishes to share with us at this time, and that also brings an end to the transmission for today and the cards that the beings of Absolute Light want me to bring through for the ascending community at this time. So I just want to ask all of us, including me, to really listen, to really hear and take to heart the words that Sir Nunos has shared with us, and to be bold enough to believe that we are enough, believe that everything that we need is within, and that we will be guided to the right places, the right people to bring into the project, the right structures to really help it in taking root in the physical plane, but in a new earth aligned way. I would love to hear about any such projects that you either already have on the go or that come up for you from here. And I would also just like to say a big thank you from my heart to yours, both for your presence here, either on the live or on the replay, and also for your presence here, seeding more love and more light and more of the high dimensional realities into our world at this time. Julia Grief from Transmissions of Light, thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.